What is up, internet? Welcome back to the channel. It's Thursday. You know what that means. It's time for another live eviction episode. If you're new here, my name is Uri. Welcome to the channel. We're going to be watching to see who goes home tonight. Will it be Beth? Will it be Tera? We're going to have to find out. Now, so those of you who saw Monday's episode, also, by the way, lighting is a little bit down today. Got a bit of a headache. Didn't feel like doing the whole lighting setup. I don't know. Let me know what you think. It's kind of moody and cool, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't feel like doing the whole lighting get up today. But those of you who saw Monday's episode saw a wild one. And hey, we got some people coming on in. We got Three Sheets Marie. We got Monty King. Welcome back, guys. How are you? What did you guys think of Monday's episode? I probably should have streamed for Monday's episode because it was a really good one. Maybe my favorite episode that we've had since BBCAN 5, right? It was a really good episode. Very exciting to see Jed and Tera facing off to see who would come back. It ended up being Tera, though she finds herself right back on the block tonight. I don't think she's going home, though. I think she'll be safe. I think this is our swan song for Beth. I think she will be the one to go home tonight. And maybe I can get a little bit of lighting for you guys. Maybe just a little bit. How's that? That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Not super bright in my eyes or anything. I really wanted you to stream. Oh, I know, Monty. I really should have. After like halfway through the episode, I was like, man, I should have been streaming during this one. It was good. It was a good episode. And I'll be honest, I kind of wanted Jed to come back. After hearing Tera tell him everything that was going on, I kind of wanted Jed to come back into the game. But it was Tera who came on back in, and I think she'll stay tonight. I think she'll stay. I think she's actually going to get the final four this time, even though they voted her out last time when it was Beth versus Tera, which I'm still shocked at. I still didn't really understand why they did that. Why not just take the shot at Beth when you could have? But it's what they did. Let's see here. As the episodes start, and I'll give you guys a sync up in a second here. What is... I'm hearing like a second audio source somewhere. Trying to figure out where that's coming from before I share the sync up with you guys. Let's see. Yeah, where's that coming from? I've got like another audio source talking somewhere, but I don't know where it's talking from. So weird. Where is this audio coming from? And then it went away. So weird. I know you guys can't hear anything, but like I'm hearing it, and I didn't want to like share it because it was like weird audio. I thought it was like a pop-up ad or something. But it seems to be gone. Huh? Let me see here. I'm not in like a call or nothing. No. Ah, that's what it was. My link had like weird audio coming on it. There we go. This one's normal. I can share it and give you a sync up here in just a second. Just getting myself situated. They're just giving us a recap on the episode, what we saw already with the veto and whatnot. Let's see. Oops. That's not what I wanted. Not what I wanted either. There we go. Got that full screen so I can see it. I can get rid of this window. I'm all over the place today, guys. All over the place. Bear with me. And let's give you guys a little sync up just in case you need it. Shouting. Beth just screaming. Now they see a spider in the freaking out.
Everyone, it's Big Brother Canada.
Big Brother Canada, baby. I'll give you an Arissa sync up here, too.
For this week, thanks to HOH and POV wins, Breydon held all the power. And in the end, either Beth or Tera will be sent to jury.
It's going to be Beth or Tera. One of them will be leaving tonight. I also can bring up here our little status window so you can see everything going on. Breydon, he won HOH. He won veto. 3 comps in a row now that he won. And he put Tera and Beth on the block there. I still have the Sunsetters up there because, I mean, technically they're a group, but they're not really a group anymore. It's a thing. It's really that foursome that you see on the right side of the chart there. That's going to be your final 4, I think, at the end of the night. And who's going to be voting together to send home Beth? Let's see. Bye, Beth. Door emoji. She can't remember her own lines. Ty calls her out about lying too. Yeah, so that was a thing. Beth was trying to be like, hey, Ty, you were trying to send Jed home. And he's like, well, I mean, I never said Breydon's name. Right? And she's like, well, you never said his name, but you were flip-flopping. It's like, Beth, you did this to yourself. Everything you did set up your eviction right now. She was the one to push Ty and Breydon closer and have a better relationship. That was her. She was the one doing that. The only reason they have a good relationship is because of her. She's really set this all up. And she has nobody to blame but herself when she leaves tonight. She's still saying that she doesn't get it. She has a point that Kiefer probably needs to go. The jury really respects Kiefer's game. And if he ends up in the final 2, he'll probably win. Like if it was Kiefer and Ty, probably a really close vote. But I think Kiefer wins. I think. I don't know though. We could also see a lot of bitter jury here because Beth, for example, might turn Jed against Ty if he gets to the end. And he might not vote for him. Beth, oh, God. The community pop. That's bad, but it's also, that's really funny. Oh, but that's none of my business. I like that name too. I like that name. And here's the thing. I personally, I was never really a big Beth fan, but she was really smart in the game, especially early on. She really understands it, right? Like she just kind of gets it. She just made a lot of mistakes along the way, and you really can't blame her too much for that. See, and now she's trying to play like, oh, this is a personal thing to Ty, but this isn't personal. This is all game. It's a 100% game that he's sending her home. Sending out a tweet. Which, by the way, if anybody needs help figuring out how to watch along with us, all you have to do is head to my Twitter. I'll throw a link in the chat here in a minute. But it will let you watch along. The top posted pinned tweet on my Twitter gives you all the information that you need to know. Ty's calling her out right now. He's calling her out on everything. Ty's my guy right now. If I could pick anybody to win, it'd be Ty. I think he deserves it. Let's see here. Beth repeating what Ty said about using Breydon was true Beth move. Yeah, right? It really was. Oh, JD, welcome back. I just checked the wiki, and my God, has this season redeemed itself. Yeah, it is. It is not a BB22. It is messy. and here's the thing. Personally, there's two ways that I like Big Brother. Either everyone is really good at the game, right? Where everyone is just like on the ball, or everyone's really bad at the game. Because both of those are how you get good gameplay, right? Like if you get good gameplay and good players, that's entertaining. If you have bad gameplay, messy gameplay, that's also entertaining, right? So either way, you kind of get good gameplay. And this, a lot of people were trying to compare it to BB22, saying like, oh, the Sunsetters, they're controlling everything, but this has not been a steamroll. The Sunsetters were fractured from the beginning, right? Even when Tina and LT kind of had their little thing going, and then they ended up splitting off from each other. And this season has really been one of the best ones we've had in years. In Canada, US, this has been very good Big Brother to watch. There was a little bit of a dip, right? And that happens every season. Where, you kind of lose a little bit of steam. But overall, I think we'll always remember this one as a top tier season as far as Big Brother goes. Ooh! That was a line right there. Beth just said to Ty, it's just not adding up. Or Beth said to Ty, it's not adding up. And he goes, yeah, just like you all game. Beth is angry. But now, will Tera get evicted again? I'm not sure what Breydon is doing with his game plan, as he is the HOH and the veto winner. Yeah, so he had all the power this week, 100% of the power, as we're about to head to a commercial break here. But he had all the power, one HOH, won the veto. He wants Tera gone, or excuse me, he wants Beth gone. He wants Beth out, and Tera to stay. I think Beth is going to go, because at this point, Ty doesn't want to keep Beth around anymore. Tera doesn't want to keep... Tera doesn't get a vote. Kiefer and Ty could split the vote, technically, right? Where one voted Beth and one voted Tera. But I don't think it's good for either their game to split the vote. So I think they're going to vote Beth out and just be done with it. Oh, what up, Leo? Welcome back. If Tera goes again, I will right. I was saying that, right? Like if Tera goes, flip the table. You're just like, I'm done. I'm just Ty mumbles a lot. I can't always hear him. Yeah, he's a little bit of a low talker, But I think that's part of his strategy a bit, is like to not be too vocal and upfront with his opinions, and he's just a very laid back kind of person too, so that adds to it as well. Going forward here, Ty and Kiefer, they are set up really well, because by Breydon winning HOH, it means that both Ty and Kiefer have 2 shots to get immunity and get to the final 3, right? So they both get to play in the HOH. That's their 1 shot. And then they can play for veto. So in Final 4, I'm sure a lot of you guys know, Final 4, veto is the most important thing. Veto has all the power. The HOH will put 2 people up, and then there's one person who won't be on the block. They'll be voting, and they'll have the sole vote to evict. That one person will be the veto winner, because if you win the veto and you don't, like with a Jed situation, technically the HOH could win it too, but that's a whole nother thing. Usually the veto winner is the one who has that sole vote because they save themselves. They're not on the block. They get to pick who goes. So both Kiefer and Ty have the chance to have 2 shots at immunity and get to the final 3. We'll see how that goes. Where's the link to watch? Oh, here. Let me throw this in the chat here. Oops, that's not what I want. I think I have a command to put my Twitter in, but this is the link to my Twitter. If you click that, the very first link that you'll see posted, the very first tweet, it's from Hamster Watch. That gives you all the information that you need to be able to watch along with us, and keep up with everything going on. Even if you're outside of Canada, highly recommend a VPN. Highly recommend a VPN. Always a good thing to have, even if you're not watching and streaming stuff on the internet. It's just nice to have for privacy. As we're coming back to the episode here, I'll give you guys a little sync up.
Welcome back to Big Brother Canada. Don't forget that next Wednesday is our special eviction. That will get us down to just 3 house guests.
Wednesday will be the eviction.
And then, 1 week from tonight, we will crown our Season 9
and then
champion.
Thursday will be the 2-hour finale.
All right, this week's...
Maybe I stream on Wednesday too? Maybe? We'll definitely be live for the finale. 100% that will be. Looks like Beth's trying to make peace with Ty here. I don't know if it's really going to go well for her. We'll see. Monday, yes, Wednesday too, please. All right. We'll lock it in. Wednesday and Thursday, back-to-back stream nights. We'll do it up. Ty and Beth finally having the conversation of, look, it was supposed to be us 4, but we lost our way. That's what Ty says. And really, I think it's more of Ty realizing he's like, hey, if I want to win this game, Jed's got to go and Beth's got to go. His next move is get Kiefer out. And at that point, I think Ty wins. I think Ty wins if he can get Kiefer out at the next eviction, whether he's HOH or he wins veto. I think Ty has a really good shot to win the game. Which, if you go back, Ty was one of my picks to win preseason. Just saying. I was a little bit wrong. on Breydon. I had him ranked very low, and he has stepped it up at the end here. He has really stepped his game up with competitions late. I'm also doing a little bit of double watching here. I got a little second screen open for the NFL draft. If there's any football fans in here, it is the first round of the NFL draft. I am a Eagles fan. We do not have a great pick. We had a great pick, and then we traded away. But we'll see who they end up drafting. That Ty and Beth conversation did not go well. It did not go well. I wonder who would win Breydon and Tera final 2. That's a good question. JD. On the next commercial break, we'll run through some scenarios with the jury votes, and we'll see where we think some of them will go. Beth is not feeling good. She is not feeling good. Marie saying Tera would win. Maybe. Breydon has a lot of fans in the jury, though. He has a lot of fans in the jury. Especially if it ends up being bitter. We could see, and if there was ever a season to have a bitter jury, it's probably this season, which has been so messy. Kiefer and Beth having a little conversation. Kiefer laying it out. He's like, look, Tera's better. Tera's better for my game right now. That's a lie. Yeah, or she does have a point. I don't think anybody takes Kiefer. I don't think anybody takes Kiefer to the end. You'd be dumb to take Kiefer to the final two with you. Tera got Jed out twice. That's a good point, Marie. That's a good point. I sneaking up on the conversation. This is that was awesome. Tera, you're making a case for them not to keep you at this point. She's like, I know my speeches, I know the dates, I know. Like, yeah, okay, that means we get rid of you. Because Kiefer's only shot at getting to the final two is winning that kind of competition. Because he is very good with dates. And he is very good with things that happened in the house. Like, he's been studying that stuff. Let's see. But that's none of my business. Says, I'm in Canada. How do I watch it live right now with you? If you're in Canada and you have Global, you can pop that on right now. It is on. It's live on Global. If you, for some reason, don't get Global, you can head to my Twitter. Like I said, it's that top pin tweet. And it will give you all the information you need to be able to watch along. And that brings us to our commercial break, which gives us a chance here to, as I messed up my link there, but I'll just reload. But it gives us a chance to kind of go over what we think would happen with the jury votes. I'll pull this up here. And we'll be able to look at it and play with it. So, who is that talking to me right now? Oh, that's just like a thing playing in the background. Mute it for now. Let's bring this up. So, if we take a look at the chart here, we have the jury, right? So at the bottom there, you got Spicy V, you got Rohan, you got Tina, and you got Jed. They are your 4 members of the jury at the moment. If the final 2 was, which I kind of think there's a very high possibility the final 2 will be Bray and Ty. If that's our final 2, that would mean the jury would also consist of Kiefer, Tera, and Beth. I think in that scenario where it's Ty and Breydon, I think Rohan, Spicy, Tina, Kiefer, they could potentially be Breydon votes, right? Because Kiefer, I feel like, might be the type to be like, you know what, Ty, did you really win anything? He won like what, 2 vetoes, I believe, or no, he didn't even win the other veto. He won one competition right now, or two, because he was HOH. He was HOH as well. Whereas Breydon, he won 3 competitions in a row, and then to get to the final 2, he's probably going to have to win something else as well to go along with that. That's a tough one. So let's say it's not Ty or Breydon. Let's say the final 2 was Tera and Kiefer. I think Kiefer wins. I think Kiefer might win because Spicy Rohan and Tina, Rohan maybe not. Rohan is not a Kiefer fan. Now that I'm thinking about it, Rohan is not a Kiefer fan. Let's see here. Get my link working back again because we're back from commercial. And I'll give you guys a sync up as well.
I'm coming.
You have been selected for a very special mission. The BBCAN backyard has been overrun by rascally raccoons.
Oh, some kind of.
You must spend the whole
this
night
was
on the
the
BBCAN
have
balcony.
not punishment. I saw clips of this on Twitter. Because I'll be honest with you, I haven't really watched much of the feeds since they didn't show the feeds for us. I haven't really been watching them that much. And I guess they have to count raccoons here.
Raccoon on that fence.
I was digging that song actually. I was digging that song by Kiefer. That was kind of nice. So these raccoons are popping up and down. Here, I'll show you guys for a second of what's happening. I'll wait for the raccoons actually to be shown again. There you can see raccoons popping up from that fence, and they have to count them, I guess. Oh no, now they're telling Tera to do something. What's Tera gonna do here? Ah, so everybody else has to distract them from counting so that they don't get the count. Aha. Also, I think I missed some chats here. Oh, Marie, the jewelry house is about to be rocked. Beth will be arriving, and I hope Jed remembers what Yes! Yes, I really hope that Jed just, like, goes off on her. Like, you set this all up, you knew it was happening, and... Which is why I wanted Jed, it's why I wanted Jed to come back in, right? Because if he would have came back in over Tera, I kind of wanted to see what would happen. Ty's like, oh, I gotta distract him. All right, I'm just gonna work out in front of him. He's doing push-ups on Beth. He was doing push-ups and his legs were like on Beth's chair. Kiefer was burping. He was burping on purpose, and Ty's like, that's gonna make me throw up. Oh, this is funny. Breydon is behind the wall, just popping up and down. Oh. All 4 of them came up. I wonder what happens if they miscount. Beth is like, wait, you're gonna leave me to go to the bathroom? They're making it go crazy for her right now. As soon as Kiefer left, they were like, boom, 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 boom. They're putting like 2 up at a time. That's one thing I kind of do like about BBCAN over BBUS is like these weird tasks that they do and stuff like that. I don't know. It's kind of fun. Like, it doesn't add too much to the game, but it's interesting. $567 raccoons. That is a lot of raccoons. I'm not you know, an expert on raccoons or anything, but from what I understand, raccoons are really smart. Like, they're like little like trash panda geniuses. Like, they can get into all kinds of stuff even if you lock it. Oh, they won like a Weber Grill barbecue party, I guess. Chef Kiefer is taking over the grill. Got Grill Master Kiefer. Let's see. Oh, Lynn. That GIF is too loud for me. Oh, that girl. Which one? Beth or Tera? Oh, we're getting a jury update. I'll give you guys a little sync up here.
Life is relaxing in the jury house. It's less stressful for sure, a lot less to think about.
Oh, look, it's Tera floating.
Oh! It's Tera floating. Tina looks so relaxed right now. Like, she looks like she's like, yes, I am so thankful to be out of that house. Here comes Jed. Jed rocking the turtleneck. Okay. Okay, Jed. Oh, they're shocked to see Jed. Spicy, literally, her jaw's like on the floor right now. They're loving that Tera one. Which BT dubs, the Eagles are on the clock, so I'm kind of watching that a little bit closely as well. They're like, you idiot. You didn't use the veto on yourself. You used it on Beth. The Eagles have also been on the clock for a while as it's a thing. Oh, you got it? Good. Good. See, it's easy, right? All you got to do is follow everything on my Twitter. Gives you all the stuff you need. Apparently, Spicy does not like bugs. Oh, it is cool how they're watching. They got like a projector and stuff in the backyard. It's tough to watch as Spicy eats popcorn. This is so tough to watch. She was loving it. Again, I'm doing a little double duty here where I got it in the corner of my eye. I just have to say something. The Eagles are drafting right now. They only have 45 seconds left to make their pick, and they haven't done it yet. It's a little stressing me out. I don't know why. They have 35 seconds to get their pick in. And anybody who's not a football fan, if they don't get their pick in, they just lose the pick. It goes to the next person. 25 seconds. What are they doing? Wait. The Eagles have traded with the Cowboys? What? Oh, that's why they're on the clock. They traded with the Cowboys. What? I'm sure a lot of you don't really care about this. I'm kind of mind blown right now. To give you an idea, the Eagles trading with the Cowboys, that would be like if who hated each other in the game. That would be like if Rohan and Kiefer actually got along. I don't even know what's going on with that anymore. Anyway, we're in a little bit of commercial break. Catch up on the chat here. JD, Jed is the modern day Marcellus, 100%, right? It's like, hey man, should have used the veto. You should have used the veto. That's like rule number 1 in Big Brother. If you're on the block and you win the veto, you use it. You use it. Rule number 2, never, or I guess rule number 1 is never volunteer to be on the block. And rule number 2 is if you're on the block and you win veto, you use it on yourself. Right? Like, that is just, like, you should know that. As that link goes down, always have the backup. Still in commercial break though, so we're not missing anything. Pull up my chat again, because I lost that. Oh, Devontae Smith. We got him. We got him, boys. Wide receiver out of Alabama, Devontae Smith. The Eagles drafted him. I'm very happy. That is great news. Fantastic. I also think what I'm going to do, throw on my headphones, just so I'm able to hear a little bit better. Give you guys a little
Either
sync up.
Beth or Tera will be voted out. Their game inside the house will be over, but of course, they'll have a huge say when it comes to who wins season 9.
As somebody who
Now,
flies
just before
around
the
on
eviction
defensive side of
vote,
the ball,
let's
and
take
you talk
another
about
peek
these
inside the
younger
house.
wide receivers.
Get one more little recap from inside the house before we get to the eviction. Now what are they making them do? Who knows? Uh-oh. Someone's paging Dr. Ori. Someone knows some stuff. Uh-oh. Who knows some things up in here? Who is that? Kevin Pleasant. What up, Kevin? How are you? Not sure what your name is over on Twitch, but someone seems to know what's going on. If you guys don't know, I do hang out a lot in Bruno's chat over on Twitch, also in Alex's chat over on Twitch, which later today, right after the eviction, we're going to have a Big Brother alumni game of Among Us. We've been doing it not exactly weekly, but every other week. We are having it again right after the stream over on Bruno's channel. If you actually go to my Twitter, there's a link, but I can pop one in the chat as well, because it's going to be a good time. John Party from BBCAN2, Alec Beal from BBCAN1. There's a whole list of people who are going to be playing tonight. It's going to be a good time. Let's see here. Pop this into the chat here. After the eviction over on Twitch, Capone Gaming, that is Bruno's channel, where there will be a really cool game of Big Brother Among Us. It's going to be a good time. Oh, it's Kev, like PK Kev. Ah, what up, Kev? Well, thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Beth better go, or we might as well cancel the show. I'm with you, Rashad. I'm with you. If they don't send her home, I don't know. Oh. Tara and Beth having that conversation of not sure who's gonna go home, but it's gotta be Beth. It's gotta be Beth who goes home. It just has to. Why do you think Beth's, what do you think Beth's chances are of staying? Honestly, Kev, not good. I don't think they're good at all. I think she goes. Non-existent. Yeah, exactly. I don't think she stays at all. I only see that it's going to be a 1-to-1. Breydon chooses. Yeah, I could see it. I could see it being a 1-to-1 vote, but I think at this point, Kiefer and Ty are on the same page, and they're just gonna be like, nah, let's just get rid of him. Terror supremacy winner material. I like that, Alan. I like that. Ooh, they're having a little fight. They're having a little bit of a fight. Beth just dropped a dead ass serious. She's not just serious, she's dead ass. Yeah, Ty's done. Ty's absolutely done with Beth. That was great. Well, that was kind of awkward. Wait, this will be the first time they've heard what they're playing for? I don't think that's exactly true. I feel like they know what they're playing for. Unless for some reason there's like a bigger prize that we're not aware of. I don't know. that brings us, we're in another commercial here. But as soon as this one's done, we should be at the vote. Also, I want to see if I can pull this up for you guys here. Let's see. Where did I save it? Here we go. All right, a little off center, but this is what's going to be happening over on Twitch later tonight. You can see it is a star-studded cast. You've got Alec Beal from BBCAN9. You've got Ryan from BBCAN6. You've got Cody, Cody from BB16 and 22. You've got Johnny Mac, Bruno. You got John Party, you got Jessica Malagros, Josh from this season, and also JL from BBCAN 8, who is hilarious. That dude is so funny. He was on playing a game a couple weeks back, and he is hilarious. And again, that will be happening over on twitch.tv/Capone Gaming. I'll drop that link in the chat there. Immediately after the episode, that's where I'm going to be hanging out. That's where you guys should be hanging out as well. It's going to be a good time. I'll do this. Bring back our little status page as well. Where at? It was this one. There we go. Like a pro. Look at that. Let's see. Beth, I'm sorry, but I got tired of you like 6 weeks ago. Leo. Yeah, you know what? Look, Beth, there was a certain point where, and look, this house does stuff to people, right? Like, you start thinking one way, and then halfway through the game, you kind of lose your mind a little bit, and like you get confused. It's easy to get wrapped up in things, and yeah, it just did not go her way. Still in commercial here. Just getting myself situated. But so I think we've decided, at least Monty has decided for me, that Wednesday we're going to do an episode of this. We're going to watch along with the special Eviction. And Thursday we're going to do it as well for the 2-hour finale. Give you guys a
Or
sync
tonight,
up.
Beth and Tera are facing Eviction. And the time for the vote is right now. Let's head inside.
It's time for the vote, baby. It's so weird that they're talking about the prize like they don't know. Oh, so like 110,000 in cash. So it's like 120,000 in prize money, and a vacation as well is the full prize. But in cash alone, they're getting like 110 grand, which is pretty cool. What's also nice about that is in Canada, no tax, baby. So like, you win 100 grand, you get 100 grand. In the US, oh, you win like 500,000, right? Not really, because a half of that is probably gone right away. And then if you don't live in California, you're getting taxed again, right? Like, let's say you're from Colorado, you're going to get another tax on that. So which prize is better? Maybe the US still a little bit, because you might get a little bit more cash. But honestly, the BBCAN one sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good to me. Yeah, what is the... I wonder... That is a good question, JD. What the conversion would be of the 100K Canadian to US. Because it's less. It's less, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think that's why I think the U.S. prize is still a little bit better. It's still a little bit better, but is it exactly 69 days? Nice. What a great number of days. They'll probably say it was 70 days, you know. But I like that. 69 days. All right. Ty is going to be our first vote. I think at this point it's fairly obvious who he's going to vote for. But let's find out.
I vote to evict Beth.
Thank you.
Thanks, Rissa.
Kiefer also votes to evict Beth. It is official. Beth has been evicted. The snake is gone, he says.
Of 2-0. Tara, you are safe. That means, Beth, I'm sorry. You've been...
Oh, I love when they do that little troll. I love that. Tara, you are safe. And the chat goes wild. Everyone is very excited to see her go. You know, that might be one of the first hugs that people have given this season. She gave like a group hug to everybody. Most people have been pretty bitter as they've left. But yeah, it is official. Beth has been evicted. We have our final four. Ty, Kiefer, Breydon, Tera. One of them will be the winner of Big Brother. Doritos. Beth is gone. Marie doing her happy dance. Praise the Lord. Praise the Almighty Lord. Oh. Beth talking about she's been on a roller coaster. Bit of a roller coaster of emotions, you know. Yeah, that is not wrong, Rishy. She has definitely been a big personality this season. Seems like she doesn't necessarily regret voting him out. She thinks Kiefer's gonna win, but she's hoping that it's Tera. Oh, here's the goodbye messages. Anybody gonna be bitter? Kiefer just gave her read outside the lines. I do love that name that they had for the Jedson eviction, the trap door. So good. So good. Arissa's got no chill. She says, I think you're going to have a real good time in jury. I think though, there's not much left in the episode. That pretty much wraps things up. That brings us to the last commercial break. They're probably going to come back and just talk to the final four for a bit. But I think what we're going to do, I think we're going to wrap it up a little early tonight. I do have a bit of a commitment I got to get to over on Twitch with Bruno, like I was saying earlier. So let me pop that link in the chat again. Head on over there. It's where I will be hanging out. Wednesday, yes, Monty, Wednesday will be the next stream. I will be live on Wednesday for the special eviction where we'll find out who the final 3 is. And then Thursday will be the finale, a 2-hour finale. I'll be live for that as well. But thank you everyone for joining me. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, if you like the stream, hit that like button down below as well. But once again, thank you all for joining me. And I will see you guys on Wednesday. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a real good time. I will see you all next time.